Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a great day so far. Glad to have everyone here. What's good? What's good? What's up, Austin? How you doing? What's up, Alakazam? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing great. Thanks so much for asking. Hope you're doing great also. Hoping for some more Artifice armor. I do too. Hopefully we'll see some today. It should be, I mean, if they're rotating it around the, what's it called? If they're rotating it around the engram pool, it should be just about Artifice armor time again. Hopefully. That's my hope, at least. It should be. I don't know if it will be or not, but hopefully. Hopefully. It's good, Dark. How are you? Day's been good so far, Austin. How's your day been, man? Got Microcosm the other day. Also tried the exotic class item, but struggled with the clock at the end. Ah, gotcha. Congrats on getting Microcosm. Yeah, I haven't actually finished the class item thing yet. I saw some things on it. That clock thing definitely seems interesting there at the end for sure. Where's Zur at? We'll know where he is in about 4 minutes, bud. 4 minutes. Well, he'll be in the tower, but we'll see what his loot has in 4 minutes. It has been, Ball. How have you been? Great to see you. I'm doing great. Thanks so much for asking. Been doing well. Got all three of my characters to 2,000 power now. Hey, let's go. Max power. Huge. Just got the final shape. Nice. Congrats, man. Hope you enjoyed the DLC, dude. Where the heck is... Get... Oh, Vanguard Ops. Auto rifles. Wait, that was just any? Oh, primary ammo. I was like, wait a second. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That makes more sense now, though. So there is an activity power for that, but then the other one scales. Weird. I'm just gonna do that for the last couple of minutes so I can try to get 9% and go from there. I'm doing good, Cash. How's your day been so far? What's up, Johnny? How are you? Finished uni a few weeks ago and I'm enjoying the freedom. Dude, congratulations. Congratulations. That's huge. Yeah, the freedom's gonna be nice. Let's go, Pokemon. Glad to hear you're having a great day so far, man. Yo, what's good, life? I've been able to watch your stream for a while. How have you been? I've been good, man. I've been good. Busy life stuff, but being good, enjoying the final shape and checking out the episodes and all that fun stuff, but I'm doing well. How have you been? Thanks for popping in today. Great to see you. Is that actually counting? Oh wait, I'm not tracking it, shoot. We're just gonna hope it's counting. I don't know how many actually kills it wants me to get for 9%. Hopefully not a ton, but I'm also not using an auto rifle, which they said was going to give me more progress, but for primary ammo, this is honestly my best source because Outbreak things. Outbreak just goes ham, so. Good morning, RTB. How are you? Where is that one? Oh, wow, I got 3%. Okay. Oh, that's actually better than I thought. I thought that was going to be way worse. But granted, I did only run like 3 Nightfalls on Tuesday, so that's probably to be expected why it's at 9%, or they went up 3% already. Can I see? Yeah, they're so far away, but I was like, I think I can hit them from here. Maybe not the Vandal, but the Dregs, yes. I'm just gonna go for these guys. Forget it. Playing a lot of the First Ascendants and the Dead Bride boss sucks. Have you been enjoying the game for the most part? Outside of that boss, have you been enjoying the game? Why are they skulls? That's awful. Why are they skulls? Why is that a thing? Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations, Pokemon. That's awesome. When you turn your pulse into a sniper, literally me right now. I gotta be close, right? Yeah, 99%, shoot. Yeah, I don't know why those two ads over there are skulls, though. That's weird. There you go. Nice, we got it done. I was like, I'm pretty close on it. I might as well do it. It's been so much fun. Gunplay is great. Awesome. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it, man. Yeah, why is he a skull? That usually means like almost impossible enemy cannot beat. The other ones are swords, but that's because I'm in a nightfall. Why the little ads in here are skulls is peculiar. There was only 2 of them too. It was just 2 of them, but they weren't acting like skull enemies. Sadly, for the last 2 weeks, I've been a warlock. Nah, sadly, no way, no way. Yeah, the class item quest is hard. I understand all of it except the last clock. I understand the concept of the clock, but it changes too fast. I can't even get the numbers I need to see. Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah, keeping track of it and stuff for sure. I'm sure you'll get it down though. Hey, I hope you're doing awesome too, Optimus. Hope you're doing fantastic. All right, Chaz, there should be here. Let me change the little thing up there 1 second. All right. Thank you guys for already almost 20 likes on today's stream as well, everybody. Appreciate the love, seriously. Thank you, thank you. Next week in Destiny chat, Act 2 episodes begin. So I was actually, I didn't realize until they said something yesterday, or the other day. The dropping all the campaign at once is actually going to start next episode. The Act 2 and Act 3 of this Echoes episode is going to be weekly story missions, but come the next episode, we'll have all the content at once to try out. So that'll be good. Fallen Sabers Nightfall next week. So a lot of good farming Nightfalls. If you guys are trying to get some like rank and stuff, do like this week and next week. Those are really good farming ones. So highly recommend that. That's a really good one. Hopefully it's a good weapon. Then we got Team Scorched and Survival. Root of Nightmares is going to be the featured raid. Ghost of the Deep's featured dungeon. Got Operation Seraph Shield as the mission, sorry. And we got bonus Trials ranks as well. So that's pretty good. Well, Trials back next week. Last week, Iron Banner this week. So make sure you jump in if you need to do any Iron Banner stuff because you won't get it back for like 7-8 weeks. Oh, nice. Yeah, I get the fundraiser campaign as well. 7th Column Chaos Charity Tournament. Awesome. It's great too. He'll be in the tower. I just got to change characters. 1 second, I'll go down. That way I know everything's reset. Oh, I see, Broly. Okay, that explains it then. I was like, why are they skulls? Hopefully he's got some good stuff for us today, chat. So he's gonna be here in the tower as usual for the last couple of weeks. So he's still gonna be here as well. So you'll see him on the map. But just head down to the courtyard. We're gonna go check out his loot for the week. But appreciate everyone hopping into the stream today. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday so far. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come by and chill with us here as we check out XUR for the week. Hopefully, like I said, he's got some good goodies for us and hopefully Artifice armor, but we'll see once we get down there. Last week was Hunter's definitely won last week's little thing of which class has the best items out of all 3. We'll see if Titan or Warlock decides to bump up those numbers this week, but you know, we can only hope. Please be a good catalyst. Yeah, that'd be nice as well. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Pokemon. That's really dope, man. That was very kind of y'all to, you know, pick them up and stuff. Hopefully everything from the vet comes back, you know, good. What's good, Dark? What's good, Nathan? Ahmed, what's good? How are you? Yeah, my where is there? I had to change my whole thing. We've where is there for the week? It's now we know where there is, so we're just checking out his inventory. I really do hope though at some point we do see him like move around the tower a little bit, like a couple of different locations like D1. I think that'd be so sick. Oh, nice, the new version of the Whisper ship. Oh, nice, Ball. Let's go, man. Congrats, dude. Very nice. Hey, it is taking so long to load, but I feel like, yeah, it's probably like there's 50 million people in the tower. That's great to see. It's almost 2 full pages. That's awesome. I love that someone's rocking the old Levy ornament or the emblem. Miss Xur on Titan, right? I do too. I liked when he traveled around different planets like that. You had Io, you had Titan. It was fun because did he have 2 locations on Io, or was it just the one? It might have just been the one in that little like drill area where he was in that cave. I can't remember if he had 2 there or not, but he at least had the one. It fell off for real. He's gotten some good stuff every now and again. I just hope we see some good stuff this week. The last couple of weeks have been eh. The weapons were better last week. It's kind of like a trade-off. Like some weeks like are really, really good for certain items and other weeks are awful. Like legendary weapons were good last week. But like everything else like sucked. So it's like you're getting some trade-offs. I want to see the one week though where it's like, oh yeah, everything's crazy. One of my specs, I think this is still my command for that. I think so. The load time right now, I think it's because there's so many stinking people in the tower. Yeah, they just keep adding people. That's why. There it is. Yeah, that's my current rig. Why did it type U in there? What the? There was a U. There was just the letter U in my text box. Weird. Honestly, yeah, I loved IO. Yeah, that was a good one. Just one. Okay, that's what I was thinking about. I wasn't sure. Merciless and Rat King Catalyst. I wouldn't be mad at that, honestly. I like Merciless. I wish I could use it more. I mean, I could, but like, it's not one I like take out as much, just because usually it's like my last resort kind of weapon. But it's fun, man. Merciless is a good time, especially if you have boss. You can just keep DPSing and seeing that ramp up's really cool. Chad, are we gonna load in anytime soon? This is bonkers. Yeah, where's everybody like dipping out? Why is it, bro? Why are they filling it up? They gave us now 2 full pages. There you go. Okay, there you go. People are like, I'm not doing this. Please let us in then. People are like, legit, I'm not doing. Yeah, look, see the one with the callus emblem left. Unless they're already in, but I don't think they are. Oh, that emblem's dope. Is this the is that the Steel Series one? Because it looks like the ghost has a headset on. That one looks sick. Never saw that one. Oh my tower. Oh, we lost half the people, so maybe they'll load us in now. It's not like I'm on the Xbox One S anymore, like what I used to be on, like before I got Series X and everything. Yeah, Ball, I'm just gonna join you, buddy. Sorry. Thank you, man. I can't like chat. I waited like 4 or 5 minutes like to load to the tower. That's not gonna. That's just not gonna work, man. I'm sorry. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, man. People were like backing out of the tower, and then some people were getting back in, and I don't know what's going on. More accurate travel time, true. That's legit what it takes to go in, about a solid 4 or 5 minutes. We're not instantly loading in from orbit all the time, you know. We gotta travel across the planet. True, Broly. True. I'll have to try that next time, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be great too, player perfect. That grab's really nice as well. I hope he brings more Vanguard engrams. Those things are so hard to farm for. If Nightfalls weren't a thing, yes. Yes. Yeah, the tower screensaver. Yeah, might as well. Brother, come on. Do people just not care what their name is in the game sometimes? Like, thanks, buddy. By the way, too. Thanks for the location. I appreciate it, man. All right, chat. We're gonna check Zer now. Let's see what we got for this week. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got.
I bring gifts of the 9. Gifts you so
Yeah, Broly. Hit a tower in 5 seconds? Crazy. Yeah. It's just, I guess some people just don't care what their name is. Vanguard engrams? No, we don't want those. We want artifice armor. Delete the engrams. How expensive are they? They're 31? Bro, that's half an exotic. I don't think that's price accurate, chat. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think that's price accurate. That's crazy. But we got Wardcliff Coil Catalyst this week, where it's funny because he sold Wardcliff Coil the last like 2 weeks. So hey, if you bought Wardcliff, you can get the Catalyst now too. It has improved tracking on projectiles. So basically, you're just going to be able to hit the volleys. The more volleys should hit the bosses and stuff. So we got that. We also got the Skyburner Catalyst as well. They should tell me what this one does. I don't remember what this one does, but you have Skyburner Catalyst as well. What else we got? We got Assassin's Cowl this week. Good exotic. Powered melee final blows grant invisibility and restore a portion of health and shields. Finishers and final blows against more powerful combatants increase the duration of the invisibility and the amount of shields and health restored. So pretty good one right there. Solid roll, I'd say. I'm just probably throw an intellect resilience mod on that, but really solid stats on the Assassin's Cowl. Titan, yeah, balanced, I guess. I mean, not too much mobility, which is better. Grants an overshield when you're sprinting at full health with Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, or Shield Bash equipped and charged. It hits with these abilities, recharge a portion of your melee energy. So a lot with the melee and stuff for Titans there. Yeah, rolls okay. Nothing crazy, but hey, at least it's not like 20 mobility this time, so we'll take it. Ooh, that's good. Really nice sun bracers for once. Warlock's finally getting something decent there. There you go. 25 resilience. You get increases the duration of solar grenades. Solar melee kills grant unlimited solar grenade energy for a brief time. So really good with the solar nades. I mean, great roll. Low mobility, good resilience. Other stats aren't too bad, so you can kind of like put the extra mod on wherever you want to put it on based on your other armor. But solid Sunbracers roll. I'd say that, and Assassin's Cowl looking pretty solid this week. So that's good. They finally gave us some better armor drops than what we were getting. So that's solid. Second page is just that. I'm just gonna buy this just because your boy needs more strange coins. All right, so for weapons this week, oh, that's funny. So he's selling the Skyburner Catalyst, but he's also selling Skyburners. That's great. So if you want to pick up an exotic engram, you can. Hawkmoon this week, chat, we got Heavy Grip, which increases stability but decreases handling. Quick Draw and Corkscrew. I'd probably skip this week for Hawkmoon at least. I'd probably skip Hawkmoon this week. Go and pick up those engrams. You won't regret it. For 31 strange coins, though, Steven. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. Yeah, so 50 solar. Yeah, what was it? Atheon. Just melt Atheon, dude. He literally, his feet are melted on the Vex floor, dude. Easily. We also got Service Regime this week. Hand-laid stock, of course, spinning up. Holding down the trigger increases rate of fire, and then dual speed receiver where aiming down sights. Weapon rate of fire slows while the weapon damage increases, though. Tac mag, camera forged, catalyst for it's not too bad. The bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health on kill. Good exotic. A Skyburner's Oath, and you also got the catalyst here in the XUR's inventory as well, so you can get both. We got For the Empire where this weapon's full auto. But that could probably just be changed because every weapon's full auto now. Does extra damage to Cabal and penetrates phalanx of shield. So good against Cabal. Weapon lobs explosive slugs when you're aiming down sights. The slugs travel fast and straight. When you're firing from the hip, the explosion is larger and applies Scorch. So we got that. Thunderlord. Lightning Rods. What's great is this thing's good against overloads, which is kind of cool. So if you're using that in an arc surge week, you could use that for overloads, which is good. But final blows generate lightning strike and then strong against overloads. So pretty self-explanatory there. And then for weapons this week, we got, or at least legendary weapons, Slideways and auto loading. Not bad. Best arc CPS. It's fun when 5 people use it. Depending if you probably run a div, but depending on the boss, but it's pretty good. We also got moving target firing line. Nothing too crazy there. least it's got Pendant Mag. We also have Genesis Firing Line. At least these have Firing Line, which is good. This one's probably a little bit better than the other one. Ooh, Disorientates Frenzy and Quick Draw. That's nice. So Disorientates Ignition Code. That's pretty good. Handling Masterwork. Volatile Launch or Smart Drift. Probably stick with... Nah, no, you probably do Smart Drift then, yeah. But this is good. High Velocity or Disorientates, but you probably go Disorienting. But that's solid. That's really good. Threat Detector Kill Clip on the Huscow Rocket Launcher. Velocity Masterwork. Confined Launch. High Velocity Rounds Implosion. Threat Detector Kill Clip. We also have... The Class Swords are there again, too, which is funny. Shadow Cipher with Autoloading and Zen Moment. Need autoloading, so skip. Yeah, it'd definitely be better. I mean, at least it has... I mean, it's got, you know... Yeah, it's not the craziest, but at least it's got Disorienting it. Something good I can pick out of that, you know, out of the roll. One for All and Tireless Blade on the Quick Fang. So those are those. And then, okay, so Legendary Armor. Pretty solid out the gate. Just throw a mobility mod on it. The arms aren't too bad. This is the Braid Tech set. Pretty balanced on the chest piece. W Cloak as always. Solid PvP roll, I would say here. Probably just throw a Resilience mod on it, but high mobility at that point, high resilience and good intellect. Solid for PvP. Same thing here for this one as well. Probably just throw a Resilience mod on it. You have good mobility, resilience, and intellect. So you have some pretty good intellect stats here, I would say. So you get some about 40 intellect just off these with Masterwork. So it's pretty good. Yeah, we do, Traxxas. I was just talking about that. Such a good farming one come next week as well, dude. So excited for that. That's a Fallen Saber is a really fun farming one. But yeah, I think these two are solid, and the arms as well isn't bad. I mean, this is another solid one too. Like strength build if you're doing that, or you could, you know, where you can work around wherever. But mobility mod would get that masterworked up to 14. So solid stuff there, chat. Very solid this week. So I like the stuff that he gave here. Let me change characters. I'm actually gonna check the I'm gonna check my other two characters for legendary armor because I know some people ask that sometimes if those are even decent to grab. So let me check those super quick. You got Elden Ring finally? Oh, let's go. Have you been able to try it out yet? You just got one from the engram. Well, maybe your engram rolls had auto loading maybe with disorienting nades. Hopefully it doesn't take 2 years to load into tower. We're gonna try Broly's suggestion too and load in by Drifter. Hopefully that'll maybe get us in a little bit faster. You got 54 Vanguard engrams? Yeah, it should, I had I don't know, I had some. I have 10 now. I did spend some before. I remember I did spend some. But yeah, no, do some GMs. I mean, the GMs will help rank up Zavala, which in turn gives more engrams, right? I think you might still get engrams too from completing it, but yeah, of course, the more you play, it'll give a little bit more. Oh, nice, Goose. Yeah, keep it up. That's awesome, man. Nice job, dude. Slide shot demo. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully you're able to get the solid roll here soon. If you don't buy it from Zur, this one's decent. Yeah, like I said, no auto loading, but I need your attention. The other stuff's good. All right, so for Warlock Legendary Armor, chat. See if this is decent for you guys. I would say overall though, the Hunter and the Warlock exotic are really, really nice this week. Oh, wrong page. Too much mobility on the gloves. Chest piece. Chest piece is nice. Chest piece is actually really good. Wow. Chest piece is really good. That's like what the Hunter arms were like. Similar kind of roll. But yeah, good resilience, discipline's not bad, strength, so solid roll. W bond. This one's really solid too. Put a resilience masterwork or mod on this. You can get this almost up to 20 masterworked. I think this is solid as well. Pretty good. Actually great for PvP because recovery, intellect, and you can make resilience on there. So solid PvP roll for Warlocks. And then this one, pretty balanced, nothing too crazy, but I would say really good helmet and chest piece is pretty good too for the Warlocks, I would say. Really nice helmet though for PvP. Good resilience, like I said, once you masterwork or once you add the mod and masterwork it. great recovery just out the gate, and then intellect as well, solid. So very, very nice. Very nice. Now we're gonna check the Titan super quick for you guys as well. Quickly. I definitely liked that was good loading in over by Drifter. That actually went, that was more of the speed I was hoping to see from loading into the tower. Season rank 84. Oh, let's go. Yeah, almost at 100. Very nice. We'll see. I watch I say that and it like takes like 2 years to load in on the Titan. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that happening. All right, let's do it. But yeah, not too bad. I would say this has been a pretty good week. I mean, the legendary weapons weren't all that crazy, but armor's got some solid picks, and exotic armor does as well. And the weapons aren't too bad. I mean, Suros and Thunderlord, and what was the other one? The Hawkman roll could have been better, but Suros, Skyburners is okay, but Suros and Thunderlord solid. The Iron Banner game mode this week. I haven't played it. What is it actually? Oh, tribute? Yeah. I gotta farm some of it this weekend, but yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. What's good, Johnson? How are you doing today? There you go, ball. Yeah, getting some gambit.
Gave me warmth.
What the heck is Ray doing?
You are the one I was sent to find.
Yo, Zur kind of like did a little bob there and stuff. He's getting into it. Oh my goodness, look at that.
What happened?
Shoot, Ray's pulling out all the stops. That's awesome. All right, legendary armor for Titan. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for newer players for sure. Definitely Thunderlord. Arms. I mean, it's just balanced. I mean, thankfully it's got really low mobility, which is fantastic. So you could kind of like put the mod wherever you'd want it to go based on where your stats are. I mean, that's not bad. It's okay. 62 base. Chest piece would have been fire, actually. Would have been fire if it had more resilience, but great intellect, though. 66 base. W mark. Too much mobility on the helmet. Like I said, would have been good, but too much mobility. Same thing with the legs. So Titan definitely is the worst this week out of all three of them. And they got a bad exotic roll, too. I mean, it's not horrible. It's okay, but not as fun as Assassin's Cowl and Sunbracers, especially Sunbracers. My goodness. Yeah, so we'll have to farm tribute, but it should be okay. I mean, that shouldn't be. I'll probably play it a little bit this weekend and then be like, yeah, okay, that's it. But I'll do it on my hunter, so I'll use prismatic, and that'll be good. That'll change it up a little bit. No one uses Assassin's Cowl? They don't? I don't know. I do sometimes. It is pretty fun. This week, Sunbracers is really solid. I like Sunbracers a lot. Assassin's Cowl is not bad either. Legendary armor, Warlock had a really nice helmet and chest piece this week. Hunters had a nice pair of arms, and I think we said, did we say helmet? It was helmet or boots. It was on this half of the list. And then for legendary weapons, nothing too crazy. I wouldn't say there's anything out of here that I'd be like, oh yeah, go pick up. A couple firing line snipers, which is always cool. You do have disorienting nades on ignition code, but no auto loading. But at least it has disorienting nades, so. The rest of the stuff's okay. Auto loading Zen, yeah, I'd rather have a damage perk on here or something to ramp up damage a little bit. Thrush counterattack on the crown splitter. which could, I mean, could work. So it's okay too. But yeah, Thunderlord, Suros, stuff like that. Who Scout? Threat detector kill clip? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting one, dude. I'll say that. It's an interesting rule. Could I get you to rock the kill clip and a DPS? No. No. I think it's the only rocket is kill clip though. That would be wild. No one uses it though, but it is funny. That's kind of crazy. Crux. Oh yeah, that's that other arc rocket, right? That or shoot, yeah, just let me go run Hothead, I guess, if I need an arc rocket. But at least Crux is more obtainable than Hothead right now. I don't think Hothead's in rotation. Skyburner's even good. I mean, I wouldn't use it over Polaris. I'd rather use Polaris personally. If I'm gonna run an exotic scout, solar scout especially, I would rather just run Polaris. It's okay. I mean, it's... Yeah. I would, like, with the artifact, yeah, it was. Yeah, maybe in I'm thinking more PvE in my head. Maybe in PvP. But I wouldn't take it in PvE over Skyburner. Or, it's not Skyburner, shoot, Polaris. Does extra damage to Cabal and penetrates phalanx shields. That's its big trait. But the intrinsic is really what you're using it for. I mean, you can, yeah, if you were running, I mean, I don't think they have enough weapons like that. I don't know. I didn't really understand they never really did other weapons like, oh, this does extra damage to Fallen, or this does extra damage to, I mean, besides like Malfeasance, I guess, but there's not too many that are like, oh, extra damage to Fallen, extra damage to Scorn, extra damage to Hive. You know what I mean? It's like Cabal, but this one's very rare. You see this used against Cabal with the extra damage and Malfeasance. That's really it, I think. But I guess if you were maybe in a big Cabal strike and you had something, maybe if it was like a barrier shield or something you could do with it, sure. I'd be curious to see what the damage increase would be exactly. Like, how much more is it really doing against certain Cabal? Like, I wouldn't use this on a boss, but majors and minor adds, sure. But I'd have to see. Is it really that much more useful than that? Because you got to remember, too, you're taking away an exotic slot at that point if you were to use it in PvE. So that's usually a tough one to give up when you got 3 slots with really good exotics. 6v6 has good range, though. I'll have to try it out at some point, then, yeah. Kill Clip sounds pretty legit. Oh, on the Who Scout? Yeah. Let me go proc Kill Clip real quick. I just feel like I'd waste so much ammo trying to... let me get the extra damage real quick. I think I should do that more often. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be a fun idea to have more of these where it's like this weapon does more against this enemy. Like they did it for like 2 exotics and then, but we don't really see it anymore. It'd be nice to have one for Hive. I feel like they're like, we get Hives quite often. I think, oh man, a Hive extra damage or a weapon that does extra damage to Hive would be, oh, that'd be so sick. That actually be so cool. Because there's a lot of Hive instances, strikes, some raids, things like that, where like, man, I'd take a weapon that does extra damage to them. Because normally it's like if you're doing something like that, normally I'm just thinking, oh, Malfeasance, but it's always because of Taken. But I always confuse some of the strikes because I'm like, oh wait, that's Hive. They're not they're not Taken enemies in there. Happy I got into college? Dude, that is huge, man. Very happy for you, man. Congratulations, dude. That's really big. Hope your first semester, I believe your first semester then, right? Coming up. Hopefully that goes fantastic, man. Your take on the Still Hunt nerf? I mean, I think it's still gonna be great. I think it's gonna be basically, I mean, it was doing what, more damage than a Celestial Golden Gun would do, right? Or something crazy, or whatever it is. It's gonna be more on par with, like, I guess, like, it's like whisper damage. I think it was definitely very strong. I think it's still gonna be super useful. You'll be able to use that or whisper definitely next season with the artifact mods the way they are, that last row, especially with snipers. You'll see a lot of whispers. You'll see a lot of still hunts. Both are going to be great. But I think the still hunt nerf was fine. It's still going to be useful, but I think everybody can admit it was very, very strong, you know? So we got to use it at least for a month or whatever it was at this really strong rate. But I think it'll be fine. Your boss DPS on things like the Witness isn't going to go to shambles or anything. You're still going to do great DPS, almost 1 phase, 2 phase, whatever, super simple, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Yo, what's good, Noodles? How are you doing? But yeah, I think it's fine. I'm curious to see how the ammo reserve nerf is going to go too come next week, but supposed to be swords. Yeah, the artifact there is some sword stuff in there, isn't there? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Overload sword, Argent blade, and then you can honestly pair that if you are on guillotine, you run that with expanding abyss or something. Yeah. There's just not a lot of places to run the sword, honestly. It's tough because, like, I'll run it, like, if I think, like, a raid, okay? Definitely second encounter of the raid, I'll run it there because, you know, that boss is very useful with swords. But, like, there's not a ton of places where I want to get up close and personal, especially when you start doing activities that, like, increase a ton of difficulty. That's the tricky part. Because you can get close, but you also don't want to get Goomba stomped and absolutely annihilated, but there are a certain few places. Yeah, maybe that was just the sniper thing may not be in this act, but I think because of Act 2, I think that's why it feels so natural to use them right now. Act 2 is where it's really going to feel like, okay, now this is where snipers were supposed to kind of reign supreme. Did some bracers get nerfed? It did get nerfed a little bit, but it's still good. It's just like Starfire. You can still use it. It's still good. I'm doing great now, Mike. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Did your first master dungeon yesterday, Noodles? Congratulations. Let's go. How was it? Which dungeons did you do, by the way? Glad you're doing well now, Mike. Guess what I got on my ignition code? Oh, please tell me it was auto-loading and disorienting nades or something like that. Starts September, so yeah, my first semester. Oh, nice. Let's go then, man. Yeah, it should be fun, dude. Whole new environment for you. It'll be great. Same for Johnson as well. Yeah, Johnson starts high school, so be great for you guys. Hope it's a great semester. Grasp only got 1 good roll. That's totally okay, man. Congrats on getting the Master Grasp done. Hopefully the weapon that you got with the good roll was solid. A couple funky, a couple good ones. A couple of really good legendary armor pieces, I would say. It's going great, Rampage. I'm doing well. How are you doing? You're gonna start college as well, Melon? Let's go. I hope your first semester is fantastic. Enjoy summer, and then I hope it's a great start to the year here in about a month or 2. Yeah, true. The Young Ankara one was pretty massive. Yeah, I did hear it's been soloed Johnson. That's crazy, man. I saw the clip yesterday, I think is what it was. Pretty wild. Some really good players. Oh, Susan, but I changed my account name. Oh, okay, I got you. 65 with 27 intellect and 22 recovery. Oh, very nice, dude. That's an awesome roll. But yeah, I would say definitely some solid rolls. Sunbraces is solid. Assassin's Cowl is pretty solid too. Nothing too big in the legendary weapon department. This one at least has disorienting aids, which is better than what we have been getting. Crown Splitter has counterattack and thresh. But the The legendary armor, not so much for Titan, but Warlock had a really good chest piece and helmet especially. And then Hunters had a good pair of arms, and I think it was helmet or boots were the other two. So a couple solid items, and then of course you got the exotics here, Suros and Thunderlord. The Hawkmoon wasn't that great, but we had some pretty solid Hawkmoon rolls last like 2 weeks or something, so it's been good. Yeah, no, understandable, Funky. No, you for sure. Oh, nice. Almost triple hundreds. That's awesome, Noodles. Finish the campaign on my Warlock, later on my Titan. Oh, very nice. Well, I hope the campaign runs go well, dude. Awesome. Start 16 days for my birthday. Oh, dope. That's fun. That's very fun. At least you get to spend that then outside of school. You'll spend that whole day to yourself, which is good. Have you ever thought of going back to college? I mean, it's definitely crossed my mind over the last couple of years. Would I? I guess we'll have to see where the cards lie. I guess if an opportunity or something interests me comes across my path and it would require me to go through college and get a degree of some sort or learn something or whatever. Sure. But it would have to be that sort of thing would have to fall into my lap. It would, like, that opportunity or like something that like interests me, like comes across where like that situation. Cause I wouldn't just go to school just to go to school. You know what I mean? Like just grab a degree just to grab a degree. It would, I want to do it if it makes sense for me, if that makes sense. There is, yeah, he's in the tower. Same place as he was last couple of weeks. He'll be here indefinitely, unless for whatever reason hopefully though they do this. But unless they say, yeah, he's rotating around the tower, he should be here every week. So you'll see him on the map as well here in Max each week. You playing First Descendants? I haven't gotten a chance to play. I played one day. I haven't had a chance to go back and revisit it. I definitely will soon though. I just realized how horrible my armor was. Failsafe's clutching up for me. Oh, let's go. Yeah, better armor drop's always good. And there's always so many builds and stuff that you can do and such. So, nah, that's great. Certainly a reason to go to college. It's not as easy as normal school. There's sort of states as I'm British. Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely, there's a lot more that goes into it. And, it certainly costs more for sure. Certainly costs a lot more. But yeah, like for me, it would just have to make sense for me to go back to college to do that. But I would, never say never. I would never take it out of the thing and be like, oh, no, I'm never going back. Like, I wouldn't say that, but like, because you never know. Life is interesting in that way where you may think you might never do something again, and then you're like, oh, actually I am, so you never know. The Hawkmoon good? No, sadly not. I wish it was. It's a quick draw this week. Sadly, the grip's not great. Corkscrew's nice, but the trait and the grip could definitely be better. There were a couple though, that weren't too bad. Last couple of weeks were solid. There was a good Eye of Storm. It was either last week or 2 weeks ago. That was good. But hopefully we'll see some good ones here, of course. Wish Hawkmoon was craftable. Aren't they still doing that? Didn't they say they're going to do that in Final Shape Chat? Didn't they say they're going to do that? I thought they said before Final Shape launch. Like, oh, what was it? Like within the last season, they had said that, I thought. Because I think they said they're going to do that, but we haven't really heard anything about that. Because, of course, they did it for DMT. And I thought subsequently they were also going to do it for Hawkmoon, too. But I don't know if that's maybe like is that like a future... Is that going to be a future episode thing, like within a certain act? Or is it going to be like at the start of an episode, like when episode, like, for example, like whatever the next one is, it's either called Revenant or the other one, I can't remember. But like when those launch, are they gonna like throw it in there? I guess we'll have to wait and see, but it is kind of interesting. You go to college for graphic design / video design? Yeah, I could. Yeah, it would just have to I'd have to see if there was like there'd have to be like a job centered around that. But yeah, I could. That I'd be interested in. It's a possibility. So need an opening shot. Yeah, he hasn't sold many of those recently. Or if he has, they weren't great rolls. What's worth getting this week? A couple items, mainly legendary armor, I would say. Solid Assassin's Cal here, and definitely a solid Sunbracers. You know, a good one. You could take graphic designer coding. Yeah, when I went to, when I was initially enrolled, I was actually going for, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But I was like, well, I was interested, I guess, at that time in trying to get a cybersecurity degree. That was like what I was initially interested in at 17 years old, almost 18 years old. But yeah, these two were solid. Hawkmoon skip. Suros and Thunderlord, of course, if you don't have those are solid. The Catalyst, by the way, too, I don't actually know what Skyburners does. They usually tell you, but like they did with Wardcliff. Wardcliff's good, just not really a usable, like super usable exotic right now. Like there's not really instances where I'd run that over other exotics, but like, I mean, the Catalyst is good with helping the projectiles hit, making sure they hit their intended target. In terms of legendary weapons, nothing crazy. I mean, we at least have Ignition Cone with Disorient nades, but not the best roll, you know, or anything. A couple firing line snipers here. Who Scout with kill clip. Crown Splitter, though, at least has counterattack and thrash, so I mean, you know, it's okay. Titan legendary armor isn't that great, but the Warlock has a really good standout helmet with some really good PvP stats, and the chest piece for the Warlock as well is super solid. Hunter has a really solid pair of arms, which is very similar to the Warlock chest piece roll. And then I think Hunter has either a good helmet or a good boots. I know it's on this half of the 5. So it's one of these two. Hunter has a really good one as well. But yeah, 100% the Sunbracers, though, for sure. They got nerfed Storm's Edge? Why is that? What's wrong with Storm's Edge? Was it me or a teammate? I think a teammate clutched Trials like 2 weeks ago with it. It's important. My opinion on the dog name? I don't know. Milo sounds like a cute dog name. But that's just me. That's totally up to you, though. I know naming dogs is quite a special thing, of course. So whatever calls out to you the most, I would say go for it. Whatever you feel would be best suited for your new dog. That's what I would say to go for. Is Trials today? No, Trials will be here next week, though. No Trials today because Iron Banner's still here. But Iron Banner's been here last week and the rest of this week. So because they're doing these back-to-back, this new sort of format, at least testing it. I don't know if they're going to keep it, but we'll have Trials now, though, for 7-8 weeks. So you get your Iron Banana fill in now, and then come next week, or I should say the next 7-8 weeks, so like 2 months, you'll have just straight Trials. So that'll be good. So that'll be nice. Because I know at first people are like, wait, 2 weeks Iron Banner, but I think the way they're doing it, it's not bad.
If the 9 wanted this,
So that way you'll have a long
you could
time
not have it.
to play Trials. You get your Iron Banner fill in now if you want to do it. And then you can go and play Trials to your heart's content for like 2 months. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I think the format's been fine though. I feel like that way people can kind of get their Iron Banner stuff done over 2 weeks. They'll have time to do so. And then you just go play Trials for weeks and weeks and weeks. I feel like that's probably a little bit better than the system of, hey, you'll have Trials for 3-4 weeks. Then an Iron Banner thing. Then you'll have another 3-4 weeks of Trials. Then you'll have Iron Banner again. I think the way they're doing it now seems pretty good at least. But I also don't play. I also don't play the most PvP, so that could also be very telling as well. You want me to try to get red border? I would if I could. I have all the red borders, sadly, at least the ones you can get from XUR. I'm curious, has anybody actually gotten any red border drops from like weapon drops or anything? I'm actually curious. Because I know people said, oh yeah, you have a chance of getting it, but I didn't know how good the chance was. Oh, you did get one? Oh, sick. Let's go. I think it's funny. It's such a random thing, but I think that's great that you're actually able to do that. I think that's awesome. Blue. Give me a core. Oh, 3 cores. Let's go. I'll take 4 cores, dude. The gotcha engrams are always the best sometimes when it comes to that. Oh, that should be fun, Funky. I hope it's a great time. That should be really fun. Oh, wow. You got 2 last time? Oh, very nice. That's great then, yeah. Just gonna let him choose. I got you. I'm sure whatever the name is, it'll be... Whatever one you decide on, it'll be awesome. What rolls do I have on spare rations? Let me take a look. I actually don't know. What do I have on spare rations? Let me see. Dim spare rations. Nothing crazy. I have a moving target opening shot with ranged masterwork, armor piercing, flared magwell, hammer forged or fluted. Then I have one with stability masterwork with kill clip snap, flared and small bore. And then I have an OG one with light mag or armor piercing, full bore, rapid hit, and rangefinder with stability masterwork. I don't have too many crazy ones. I really wasn't going for spare rations as much. There's so many weapons. At the time, I think I was just like, I'll just get in collections. I'll try to get something decent, and it's okay. But I'm not using it a ton, so that's the other thing. You really said nothing crazy? You know, nothing too crazy. Oh, moving's great because I'm also on controller. I don't know. I don't always know the best rules for some of these things, so that's the other tricky part. Yeah, the moving opening one, I would probably take over the snap kill clip for sure. Where is that one again? Yeah, and it's got range masterwork too, so you know that's solid. Fluted or hammer forged, flared magwell for some better reload, possibly, or armor piercing rounds if we want a little bit more range, I guess. But yeah, no, it's good. I'm definitely happy with the roll, I would say. Definitely happy with the roll. 70 range is all that matters for me. Yeah, I think, can I get it up to 70? I might be able to. I think with hammer forged and once I fully masterwork, if I were to fully masterwork it, yeah, I think I could. It'd be close, I think. Which that's fine. I mean, if it's close enough, that's okay. Can't be mad at that. But yeah, there's so many good hand cannons out right now. Like shoot, dude, there's so many to go after. Because I feel like there's always some sort of roll I want or I'm looking for. Not farming Criminal's Dagger. I haven't really been farming Iron Banner. I'd probably do a little bit this weekend for it. But like I said too, I don't play the most PvP, so like for me, like certain weapons, it's like I'll try for something, but if I don't get it, that's, you know, it's okay too. Oh, did he Pokemon? Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's great. Making your character look good is the real end game. I made a video on that at one point. Yeah, it certainly feels like it some days. Like you could sit through so many piles of shaders and whatever else trying to like, yeah, make a good look or something. It is quite funny. Yeah, Igneous is really solid. I love Igneous. Igneous is usually my go-to like hand cannon for like trials or something like that. That's usually the weapon I'll try to go with. It's usually the move. There's a novelty for me at this point. He is for me every now and again too, but you know, sometimes he'll drop the, you know, a solid roll or something that I don't have, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I'll pick that up. Why not? Especially for Artifice Armor. I farmed it at one point, but I don't know if I really got the most out of all of it. So I'd probably farm that one a bunch more as well. Like if he were to give out some good Artifice Armor, like I would definitely snag that for sure. Oh, those are great names, Pokemon. I haven't liked the game for a while. Yeah, if you played for a long time, yeah, for sure, you probably have a lot You definitely have a lot of good stuff for sure. Then it's kind of like it's hard to you really picking and choosing what you want for sure. Then. Yeah, the farming for class items now I've heard is like insane. Like trying to get the rolls and stuff that you're looking for. Like I see people even out posting like, oh, I finally got the one I was looking for. I'm like, dude, it's wild to me. It's crazy. But I gotta go and farm or finish mine at some point for sure and get that knocked out too. That's gotta get knocked out at some point for sure. But I know that's usually a rough one to do though. How's it going, everyone? Doing well, man. Doing well on Cage. How are you been today? We're going crazy with Star Eaters. Star Eaters goes ham still. That's such a fun one too. Mission's easy, just time consuming. Yeah. That's what I've seen from most people that I've like watched, like, oh, seen them done it and stuff. Like seeing them like gone through the different activity things seems like that's seems to be the case. I might be the person just farming chests, honestly. Should I get a fourth dog with Elden Ring name? It's up to you, man. It's totally up to you if you can take care of another dog. Go for it, man. It's all up to you, though. If three is plenty, then that's cool too. Star Eater necrotics, yeah. See, that's nuts. that's just a wild one, dude. Careful YouTuber advice right there. I mean, some things I can give an opinion on, you know, but I know sometimes people might really take into consideration what I say, so I try to give an opinion if I can on something. If it's something more like, if it's an easier thing to kind of give an opinion on, like a straightforward answer or something, sure. But I kind of just try to give an opinion where I can. Doesn't mean it's always the right one, doesn't mean it's always the best one, but just what I feel is best in the moment when I get asked a question or something. I farm the chest as well, yeah. If I have friends that knows it, sure, but I never run it with Randy's. Yeah, I feel like that's like the common sentiment from what I've heard as well from others. It's like, shoot, I'll just do chess, man. Because it's also like, that's the other thing. It's like getting the person together for it, you know, and That's like, I feel like that's a whole thing. Sounds good, Pokemon. Have a great rest of your day, man. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a great one. Have an awesome weekend as well, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Oh, I appreciate that, RTB. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Heard some wild advice on streams. I have as well when I've popped in sometimes, and it's you know, it's tough as because sometimes, you know, as a streamer, you're kind of put on the spot. You know, when you do see a message pop up and, you know, when chat's kind of moving and stuff, it's really moving and stuff, you know, you try to make sure you read their comments so you don't miss it. So sometimes it can be tough to give a great answer, you know, when you're, I'm going to spend for some of these, you know, when you're kind of in the moment, sort of on, like I said, on the spot sort of thing to give an answer. You don't always have to. You don't have to answer, but I try to do one if I can, or I feel like I would like to give one. So that can always be a little bit difficult. Some people might be a little flustered and like might look back on what they say and be like, "Oh, actually, you know, in hindsight, I actually would say this instead or whatever. Now that I'm thinking about it more or whatever." But I try to take a second. And sometimes if it's a bigger question or something, wait and think about it for a minute or two and then try to answer the best I can. Yeah, exactly, RTV. That's the other thing too. You definitely got to be careful with what you say and how it's said and stuff. Make sure it can't be construed in the wrong way, or you know, just try to, you know, make sure it's as straightforward answer as you can give, kind of thing. Hello there. What's up, Weasel? How are you doing today? Oh, thank you, RB. That means a lot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I just try my best, guys. I mean, I like at the end of the day, I'm just a guy, man. Just a guy who just enjoys playing games and hanging out with you amazing people and just spreading good energy, positive, you know, positive thoughts and vibes throughout, and just have fun, man. Just try to make it a place for people to can come and chill, but you all are the reason the place is what it is. I mean, I'm one person, but you all make this such a positive place for everybody else to come in and hang out and chat. And that's all I ever really wanted from streaming, was just to make a positive place and people to come in and chill and talk and just have fun, and really no drama or anything crazy like that. Just enjoy themselves, you know, man. Just have a community they can talk to and just have fun. Because I know there's a lot of, when starting the channel, there was a lot of, you know, there's a lot of hate out there. There's a lot of negativity, a lot of just not great places to hang out all the time. Like not so much like streams or anything, but just in general, like it can, like, there's just a lot of negativity out in the world. So it's just, my thought was, well, if I can come in and do my own streams and just try to give people a place where they can hang out and chill and have fun and vibe, dude. I mean, that's all I ever really wanted out of the channel, dude. Just try to make positive place out there for people. But that all starts with you guys, and I appreciate everyone being so kind and thoughtful to everybody that comes in and being respectful not only to me but others in chat as well. Lunch break's over. Have a good day, everyone. Good luck on the stream. Thanks, RTV. Thanks so much for hanging out during your lunch, dude. Appreciate you as always. Hope the rest of the work goes well today. Have an awesome weekend as well, dude. Yeah, like, it's great. I mean, I've seen a couple people. I know you and Rampage, of course, Funky, but which is awesome to see. I've seen other people as well, like, join up and you know, they start becoming friends through chat, or they start chatting offline. And had someone tell me a couple weeks ago or whatever, they're like, "Hey, dude, you know, thanks for streaming. I was able to meet this person and we're friends now. We play activities in the game or just chat sometimes offline." And it's like, that's great, man. That's so fun, dude. I love hearing stuff like that. Before I go, I'll say I specifically like this channel because it's pure chill. No one jumps at you if I say the wrong thing or whatever. It's a real relaxed stream that gives genuine help. Great channel, man. Have a good one, guys. Oh, thank you, RTB. Seriously, guys, I appreciate all the kind words. That means a lot. It really does. And thank you for that. That's great to hear, RTB. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day as well, dude. Have a great Friday. Awesome weekend as well, man. Thanks for hanging out and chilling as always. Yeah, so definitely some good weapons this week, chat, I'll say. Like, I would say, like, overall, XUR this week was solid. Woodcliff Coil Catalyst is nice. I still don't remember what Skyburners does, but it's at the end of the day, it'd be an okay catalyst regardless. Not something I've ever heard on the weapon where it's like some of these things where it's like Acreus, you know, where it really makes the weapon a standout for sure. But solid Assassin's Cowl roll, definitely really solid Sunbracer's roll. Stand of Sides was okay. And then definitely Suros, Thunderlord, two good picks right there. Of course, if you don't have Skyburners or the Catalyst, hey, you can get both. Hawkmoon, I wish was a little bit better quick draw, and the other grip wasn't fantastic, but Corkscrew's at least nice. So, I mean, that is that. And then Legendary Weapons, really the only one... I mean, Disorienting Nades was at least solid on Ignition Code. It could have been a little bit better in terms of the overall roll, but that, and then I guess Counterattack on Crown Splitter. What's good, Kieran? How are you doing? Is Source Regime worth it this week? Hope you're doing good today. I appreciate it. I'm having a great day so far. Thank you for asking. Hope you're having a great day as well. Suros, I would definitely say yes. It's a solid auto rifle. It does very well, especially if you can get the Catalyst on it too and stuff. But I think it's very solid. PvP specifically, it'll do well for you. If you don't have it, I think it's a very solid pickup. 23 strange coins, I think it's well worth it. Oh, it's good, Thomas. I'm doing great. Doing well. Thanks for asking. How has everything been for you? How are you doing these days? How's everything? I've just been busy IRL and playing games when I can, playing certain gaming things and such, but been good, dude. But then in terms of legendary armor, sadly, Titan just really was not it this week. Titan just really didn't have much that was like hitting out of the ballpark. So Warlock, though, really solid PvP helmet, really solid. And I think they had a really good chest piece. And then Hunters had a good pair of arms, which was similar to the Warlock chest piece roll. And then the Hunter had another good piece. I think it was either helmet or boots. I know it was on the second half of the 5 here, but I know it was one of those for sure. So those were some solid pickups, at least for Hunter and Warlock. I think Hunter and Warlock definitely had the best of the armor stuff this week. I think Warlock might kind of take the cake this week just because of this roll here, but Hunter was definitely right behind it. Sadly, Titans was down in the dumps, but it happens. Hopefully Titans will be really solid next week, though. Oh, glad to hear it, Kieran. Been working all day, so came home to relax. All good. Now, hopefully you have a great weekend, dude. Enjoy time off work a little bit here and time to relax, which is always great. Might pick the weapon up. Yeah, it's solid. I mean, it's like I said, it's definitely really good. You can kind of choose whether you want to go spinning up, where you'll have an increased fire rate, or dual speed, where you'll have a slower fire rate but more damage. So I can't remember which one's best nowadays for PvP. I'd have to look again, but they're both cool. I think it's cool that they give you the option, sort of like what's that other weapon? I think Queensbreaker, that linear whatever it is. That one's pretty good too. All right, chat. But yeah, we checked out the stuff for XUR this week. I do have some work I gotta go get done today. And I gotta get some food too, because I'm getting kind of hungry as well. So I think we'll probably wrap it up there for today. But I'm gonna go. We're gonna send the love over to CB Gray, who's currently streaming right now. He's doing a subathon for trying to get all 12 raid exotics in one stream, which is pretty exciting. So we're gonna go raid him here on YouTube in 1 second. I'll try this weekend. England are in the finals on the weekend, so I'm probably out this evening. I got you. It'll be exciting times though, man. Be safe as always though. That should be fun. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there for today, chat. Thank you guys for all the love. Appreciate everyone coming in, chilling, hanging out. Really means the world as always. Thank you guys for all the kindness today, all the kind words, just all the love. Thank you guys for almost 40 likes on day stream and all the new subs as well. I appreciate everyone just coming in and chilling. But yeah, CB's currently live right now, so as soon as we end the stream here, it's going to take you guys right over to his stream. Just say what's up. He's a super nice guy, does a lot of great content. I've known the guy for many, many years, so you guys will definitely enjoy the vibes over there as well. But we're going to go rate him, cheer him on a little bit. But seriously, thank you guys for the love. I'll probably try to stream a little bit on Twitch this weekend, hopefully, as long as everything goes according to plan. But the plan hopefully will be to do Nightfall runs, try to get a couple Nightfall runs in this weekend to try to get some more rank, so I can hopefully get a reset in with Vanguard. Next week will be great farming too with Fallen Saber, but definitely try to at least get one reset with Disgraced being a really solid farming one this week. And then try to do an Iron Banner stream at least as well would be good, so I can try to hopefully get some rank ups, all that other fun stuff, since today everything becomes available for the bonus ranks and stuff for the challenges and such. So we'll definitely try to do that this weekend. Then we'll see, depending how I feel, whatever the other day is, I'll either try to do more Vanguard or maybe more Iron Banner, or just take the day off. So we'll see. But that's kind of the plan. But thank you guys seriously for all love. I hope everyone has an incredible rest of their Friday and an awesome, awesome weekend. And yeah, just thank you guys for all the love. I hope everyone has a great one, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.